I really don't know where to start with this one. I feel like I want to just be angry and shout and just scream, but I just kind of feel a little bit numb. That's Manchester United. Right there is Manchester United. Jekyll and Hyde. Decent against Chelsea midweek, and then you go and do that against Bournemouth at Old Trafford. Erik ten Hag. I love what he has done to a point. But my God, bloke, give up on this midfield shape. Give up on it. Please, for the love of God, give up on it. And these players, what are they going to do at Anfield next week? Oh my God, who wants a ticket? Who wants one? You just can't put any faith in this team. Any faith in these players to turn up week in, week out. Bournemouth, I did like 15 minutes of research and I knew that Bournemouth were going to sit deep. They were going to give us possession and they were going to try and expose our vulnerabilities on the counter-attack. And it's exactly what they did. It must have been so simple for Iraola to prepare that Bournemouth team for this game and to expose those weaknesses. The pass out from Bruno for the first goal. You just can't do those sorts of passes in that area of the fucking pitch. McTominay not first to the ball. Again, it's a game where we just lost every duel. Every single duel in that game. Bournemouth won. And I'm going to explode. I do not care how many goals Scott McTominay scores for Manchester United. He cannot start in the same midfield as Bruno Fernandes if you want to have any sort of A, element of control, or B, any sort of protection. Because we're going into these games bareback against every team that's got an ounce of organisation and to expose those vulnerabilities. Why on earth, Erik ten Hag, can we not play Amrabat and Manu, and why can't we set up with a midfield too? The concept of it is to make United this pressing machine, the best transition team in the world, to win the ball so high up the pitch. But then you start this bloke who is literally useless. And you come in, you might, oh, it's harsh. Don't get fucked. These players have done it time and time and time and time and time again. And at Man United, you kind of go, all right, yeah, next week then, go on in. Fucking hell, man. Erik, give up on it. Give up on Martial. Give up on that system. Please, for the love of God, play two in midfield. And who could possibly have predicted what happened with Bruno Fernandes at the end of that game? Who saw it coming? Apart from every single one of us saw it coming. I was 5 minutes out with my prediction. Bruno Fernandes getting that yellow card, which now rules him out of the game against Liverpool. Maybe that's the only way that we're going to see Manu and Amrabat start together with McTominay in front of them because of the goal threat that he offers. But it's all that he offers. And I don't get why Erik keeps persisting. It's brute stubbornness at this point. You can't... Well, you can. You can concede 3 against Bournemouth at home. Just like we conceded 3 at home against Newcastle in the Cup and 3 at home against City. It's just like hot knife through butter. Whatever analogy you want to use, it's so simple to play against Manchester United's midfield. And it's painful. And what now? What now? How could... The game against Chelsea, when you play up against a team that has space, leave space. Well, United had it us, but we had a bit of fun, bit of this, bit of that. No one's screaming United back because we know what these players are capable of. And a team which showed so much drive against Chelsea like a twiglet, like a limp noodle. Today there. And we had a lot of possession because it's what Bournemouth allowed us to do. But Erik, please, I'm always begging at this stage. He's signing his own death wish. There is a reason why we just have not sustained any results away against any top 9 teams. It's because that setup just does not work, and it just will not work. Okay? Maybe in a couple of transfers, if well, it's not looking likely at this point, right? Is it? In a couple of windows' time, when you got better players overall, maybe fuck that. Just play Manu and Amrabat together, please, and do not ever start this bloke again in a Manchester United shirt. Bring in Joe Kugiel from the honestly, like I'll throw the kids in. I'm done. I'm so done with Anthony Martial. It's killing me. Watching this team this season is killing me. I think that's like 11 defeats. And you know what? Yeah, let me just cheer your night up even more. 10 years ago to the day, with that famous comment from David Moyes that got ripped, United need to improve in a number of areas, including passing, creating chances and defending. Isn't it brilliant to see how far our football club has come in the last 10 years, to the point where Old Trafford was half empty during a Premier League game towards the end. That right there is a visual indictment of just how bad things... How on earth is Ten Hag still obsessing over this midfield shape and the playing out from the back? Can I just say this as well? Luke Shaw floated it over to Amrabat. Ball was gone. Then he got beaten to the tackle. But you're not playing Varane because you want the passing angles of Luke Shaw. But every time we're just going Onana, Shaw, Reguilon, Onana, Hoof. Onana, Shaw, Onana, Hoof. Onana, Shaw, Hoof. Onana, Shaw, Reguilon, Shaw, Onana, Hoof. We're not playing it down the right. It's just going down. Erik, man, I want you to succeed. I really, really do. And there's a lot that can't be done when you've got just players like this and the mentality, which is just, it's not a mentality. It's just sheer, utter, I don't give a fuck enough about being a Manchester United player that when I need to, they're doing the minimum. It's like going in the first year of uni and just doing your 40% to pass. Do wherever you need to just so you can see the second year. Just do wherever you need to just so you don't get shipped out of the club. But as much as I want to just sit here and scorn the players, and I have and I will, and I am not looking forward to Anfield. I am not looking forward to it in any way, shape or form. Erik, man, how are you still setting this team up like this? What next? Well, I'll tell you what's next. It's Bayern Munich and then Liverpool. Bayern Munich got pumped 5-1 today by Frankfurt. We need some sort of European miracle on Tuesday. You know, the really annoying thing, I think we'll probably put in a really decent performance against Bayern. We'll probably win, but it fucking won't matter. And then we're going to Liverpool, and it's just like, it feels like it's walking into the firing squad. That's going to be the vibe going to Anfield. A place where we lost 7-0 last time. Erik, give up on this midfield. My God, man. You played it away at Copenhagen. So don't try and tell me that it's not something that you're aware of. Of course it's something he's aware of. He played it at Ajax before. We played it all last season, the 4-2-3-1. This sod knows what the number is. It's not working. Give up on this concept that McTominay and the extra goal threat that he brings is better for Manchester United overall as a team. It's not. He is Marouane Fellaini. All right? And Fellaini has his purposes and had his purposes as a Manchester United player, but it was never really as a starter. Give up on it. And Bruno getting that yellow card. Peak Bruno. This team, man. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.